G'day everyone, Simon from DCI Industries here. And after a series of phone calls that I received over the last week from a number of different people contacting us because they're looking at off-grid solar and they're doing their research and due diligence and checking out what's available and seeing, what's out there, what is going to be a good fit for them. I think we had 5 people in the matter of 3 days on different calls with me directly talking about Sig Energy and the fact that they had been offered Sig Energy systems as full off-grid, full standalone solar systems. Being the fact that they were much cheaper than we were, they were curious to know why we were so much more expensive. Now, I don't deal with Sig Energy. We are a full standalone off-grid solar system company only. Now, we don't build the inverters. If you don't know who we are and what we do, we build what we call our SIAB systems, our solar in a box, which are a pre-built off-grid solar system where we take the best equipment that we can find anywhere in the world and create the best off-grid systems we can. I won't go right into all the details, but that's what we do. So because of that, we work with a couple of brands and Sig Energy isn't one of them. From what I hear, they seem to be quite a good hybrid system. That's where the drama comes in. They're a hybrid system. They are not on the Clean Energy Regulators or the CEC's list of approved inverters for full standalone off-grid. So what does that mean? That means there are unscrupulous people out there who are selling hybrid systems as full off-grid systems to the poor unwitting customer who doesn't know the difference, who believes they are getting a great deal because they're much cheaper. And when they look at the numbers at how many kilowatts the battery is and how many kilowatts of solar they can get, and then they look at the price and they go, wow, this is a much better deal. Unfortunately, we're back to the if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now, Sig Energy is not the only hybrid system being misrepresented and sold as an off-grid system. Other brands are being used. Now, this isn't an issue with the brand. I don't know enough about Sig Energy to know whether they are wonderful or not. I believe they are quite a good unit, but they're a hybrid unit. They're not off-grid. Now, we only do off-grid. We specialize in off-grid solar systems. That's all we do. And so after that 5th phone call, I felt a little compelled to make this video and put it out there to say, Sig Energy is not approved as a full standalone off-grid solar system. So if somebody is giving you a quote and it has Sig Energy system and they are calling it a full off-grid system, that person is either ill-informed or straight up lying to you. They're not rated for it. And if you do it and you have warranty issues or whatever else, there's a very good chance Sig Energy will come back and say no warranty because that's not its intended purpose. The other thing is you're effectively running on the backup element of the inverter, not the main part of the inverter. Now, Sig Energy, being hybrid, has a backup capability. If the grid goes down, it can supply power, but that's in, a few, occasional use. It's not designed to be used like that all the time. So if you then hook that backup circuit in and make it run that way permanently, it was never designed to do that. So I'm making this because I don't care if you buy a system from us or not. Our systems are, high-end systems. They are not for everybody and they are not cheap. Yes, they're reliable, they're wonderful, they're great, I love them. But this message is for people who are potentially about to be ripped off because they believe they are buying something of decent quality. They're going to pay good money for it. Money is still money. It's still, you've worked hard for that money. And if you put it into something that is quote unquote cheaper, but then it fails in 2 years and you have no warranty, the person who sold it to you doesn't come back, that's a big loss. And I don't want people getting ripped off. I need to say it again, this is not Sig Energy's fault. They build a great inverter fit for its purpose as a hybrid system. It is not an off-grid system. So if you're being sold, I believe people I've seen, I have seen quotes where people are selling SunGrow hybrid systems as full off-grid systems, as well as the Sig Energy systems. Please make sure you understand the difference between hybrid and off-grid. And if you're not sure, go to the Clean Energy Regulator or the CEC's website for the approved equipment list and look for all of the brands and all of the models that are currently approved for use as full off-grid. Make sure the inverter you're being quoted is on that list. If it's not, you're not eligible for any of the rebates. It is technically a non-compliant system within Australia, and so you're going to run into trouble. So please make sure that you get something that is fit for purpose, because just because it's cheap doesn't mean you're getting a good deal. Be careful out there.